What is up, YouTube? It is Mr. Ferguson back once again here from Central North Carolina. Thank you guys so much for checking out this video. It has been a while. I have been gone, as I mentioned in the last video that I posted here on the channel. I was gone on a work adventure to Winston-Salem for the week. I actually went down to Wilmington this past Monday, hung out with my dad, hung out with my brother, and got to play Wilmington Municipal Golf Course with them. For pastor appreciation, the church chipped in and sent mom and dad away to close to Wilmington, so they got away for a couple days. And since I was going on a work conference trip, I went ahead and went down and had some family time. Got to talk with my sister-in-law. She's pregnant with her first child, so got to see her for a little bit. By the way, we're going to get to lawn care in just a minute, so the first couple minutes I'm just going to recap my week, because some cool things happened and I want to tell you about it before we get into lawn care, and I definitely have some things to say there upon my arrival back home, so stay tuned. So anyways, went there, came back Monday night and turned right around and went down to what's called the well, they call it the Nickel-Glisa Conference. What the heck is that? Well, it's in North Carolina. What I like to just basically summarize it as a North Carolina technical conference. And with the job that I work with, it's all things IT sort of related. A lot of it was a little bit above what I do. Went down Tuesday because this conference, while it is not an old conference, it is not a massive conference. It's pretty small in nature. They hosted a golf tournament. So I signed up thinking, oh, okay, it's a golf course over in Winston-Salem. I'm down, and it was free since I'm attending the conference. So I said, absolutely. So as a solo player, I signed up and went down Tuesday. It was the Salem Glen Golf Course in Winston-Salem. If you know what it is, let me know down below. Beautiful property, beautiful course, had some elevation, had a lot of downhill par threes, really fun to play, but it was very, very nice condition. The greens were ice fast. I mean, they were super fast. And so I played with 3 random people. 2 of them were vendors. I think one of them was a attendee that did K through 12 with schools for technology stuff, but he wasn't able to attend the conference. So 3 different people matched up with me to play in this tournament, and we had never met each other. And so I met when I first got there. I threw my clubs on, registered, did all that good stuff. Was talking with one of the guys in the cart next to me who was on my team. Shout out to Travis if he happens to find my channel, but a super nice guy. And we got to talking and walked down to the putting green. Took my driver and, took my 56 degree wedge and my putter. Man, the greens were super fast out there. We got to talking. He's like, well, I think I'm going to grab lunch before we get going. So we went up, grabbed lunch, and came back, and I said, well, let me hit a few. It's about 20 till. Let me hit a few to loosen up. I played in Wilmington, but let me do that. And so as soon as I went to go get my club that I hit every single time on the range first, which would be my 56, it wasn't in my bag. And I said, wait a minute, where's my 56? Oh yeah, we took it to the putting green. So I walked to the putting green. It was not at the putting green anymore where I had laid it down. So Travis walks over. I know you brought it over here before we got talking. I said, yeah, I'm sure somebody has turned it in. So look all around the putting green. I'm like, crap. So I have to walk all the way back up the steps into the pro shop. Hey man, anybody turn in a 56? Nope. Really? All right, so that was wonderful. And so I walked down and like, maybe I didn't look in my bag properly, even though I have a slot for my 56. Looked at my bag again, 56 is not there. Looked at the bags to the left and right, see if I leaned it up against the cart, nowhere to be found. So later on, we look, I said, let me check the green again. So I go walking around the green, somebody's like, what are you looking for? I said, well, 56, Cleveland, RTX, it's got a Golf Pride gray and black handle that I've custom put on. It's a little bit thicker. I haven't seen it. So long story short, the guy announces, anybody seen a Cleveland wedge? Nobody says anything. And checked in after the tournament. Nobody had turned it in. I cannot believe it. I can't believe at a golf course somebody picked up my wedge and just took it. It doesn't make any sense. And so I haven't checked in with them, but I got online and I told everybody, well, it gives me the excuse of buying a new one. So I bought a new one. So I figured we would do a quick unveiling of the new Mr. Ferguson wedge. So if anybody knows, if any of my golf fans are out there, for the first time ever, hopefully tomorrow may be the first time ever, but I played the round. By the way, let me finish my story. We played the round, all three of us, four of us, not knowing each other. Guys, we won the tournament. We won the tournament with a 61. It's a par 71. We were 10 under. We all played as teammates. I had a couple really good drives to help us. Really helped us out a lot with my iron game and with my short wedges and my chipping. And the other guys took care of the putting. I don't think I got close to making 2 or 3 really nice birds, but clipped the edge. But we had other guys make putts, and we just really came together as a team, and we won the tournament. To my surprise, won a $40 Amazon gift card, which helped go towards a lost 56-degree wedge, and then I won a random drawing of for the pro shop, and so I got some Pro V1s for $5. So I just put it towards that because all the equipment and gear is just so more expensive. So you can always use golf balls. So I got some yellow Pro V1s, which I like. But the wedge I decided to go with, and I've been researching and researching. Let's enjoy the peel here. Listen. There's the peel. This is the first time a human, I believe, probably has ever touched this golf club. If you don't know, the Vokey wedges are some of the top of the line best wedges in the game, some of the best wedges. It's a 56 degree. If you are really a nerd like me into golf, then you're probably asking which grind did I go with. They told me that I ordered the M grind from PGA Store, but this is actually the S grind. So I'm going to play the S grind for my first time ever. As I researched, I heard some people mix me up and twist me, and I listened to Titleist reps on which grind to go with. Being here in North Carolina with Bermuda grass and listening to the Titleist salesman talk about how you use your wedge, I do tend to lean the shaft forward when I chip and things of that nature. So I think the S is going to suit me well. Let me know if you've ever played a Titleist grind wedge. They are absolutely beautiful clubs, and they're stupid expensive, but I had a lot of gift cards to apply towards it. So it does have this Golf Pride velvety grip, which is standard. I am happy to go back to a standard grip, but what a beautiful, beautiful golf wedge that is. Brand new groove, so we're going to be spinning it, baby. So you saw the first unveiling, the first touching of the club here on the Mr. Ferguson Lawn Care channel. All right, so now that we've got this beautiful wedge unboxed and now has been tainted by oily hands and everything of that nature, let's get into the lawn. So I just got home and I'm filming this on Friday, but the dryness, that is the thing that I'm seeing walking into the lawn. I cut it at 3 inches before I left last week. I did that, I believe, on Saturday, and yeah, last Saturday. So tomorrow will be a week. We cut it at 3 inches, and it's a tale of 2 different lawns. So when I pull it in, everything looks fine, everything looks good, and that's kind of what it looks like over here. Everything looks peachy. The grass is definitely grown. It's definitely time to go ahead and mow it again. It's time to start getting Mr. Striper lined up, but the dryness is the story. And like over here, while everything looks good, we've got signs of summer still remaining with us. The grass is shriveling. It is not completely drying up and looking terrible, but it's like right here is an example in the good part of the lawn where signs of stress. I've been gone for a week. We've had 0 rain. We've had temps that have been pretty manageable in the 70s, but the dryness is the story. Look up here, this strip. I've been hand watering before I left, and I did as much as I could, but now, as you see up here, look at this. You can see, I mean, clear as day. The left side, thirsty, needing water. Right side's hanging in there, looking normal, looking good. And that's just what we're looking at. Again, with the lighting, I don't know if the camera's picking it up. You can see the areas that look pretty good. You can see on this little strip right here, it looks terrible. It's thirsty. And before we show you the complete backside, look at the front yard, same thing. This area where it gets shade, where it's doing pretty good, that would be this. But when we look at this side over here on the left, everybody's backing over the grass, which is annoying. and I'm gonna have to put a stake in the ground for the women to not run over the grass, but I keep warning them and they just keep doing it. So we're not gonna have grass here, but no, we're gonna have to do something. But it's just shriveled up all over the place. It is dying of thirst, and clearly, you know, Dad is the one that handles all the grass items, so no water was put on the turf, and so it still looks it looks bad. It looks really bad. These branches are probably from when it was really windy when I left, but everything looks not good. So that's what I'm working on right now, but it's spotty. I did a lot of watering before I left, but clearly that water has run its course and it's still thirsty again. So we're still trying to grow in, and it sucks I had to leave because this is the time you really want to be water, so you can grow in while we have fall. We got our first frost warning coming tonight. This side looks really good. Doesn't look like it's getting, because the sun is setting over here to our left, it doesn't look like it's getting a lot of the quote high temps, which, you know, is not really that high for this time of year, but we still got areas trying to grow in. And this side, I mean, it's just as clear as day. I've been watering now almost, my phone's about to go off for an hour because it is so thirsty, and it looks a little better, but it is super thirsty. There's like a line from right here on the edge of the backyard all the way down to the edge, which is the back half where the trees and the roots are clearly, and that's the areas that are stressing out, because not only do you have trees, but you got the grass, and so they're trying to share, obviously. So that's the stressed out area. So it's a matter of setting out the sprinkler, spending some of our money on city water, I should say. So that's kind of where we are. So everything's looking good, but I'm going to definitely mow this maybe tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. I may wait, and I don't know. I need to water. So definitely this afternoon, what we're doing right now is watering. If I don't get a lot of water down, then we're going to have to wait. We definitely need rain, and I do see rain in our forecast coming up, I think, early next week, but it's just been so dry, guys. I can't say it enough. Like for those of y'all getting rain, you are super lucky, because it's in the 70s and we're stressing out. Like, that's ridiculous. I mean, we never stress out in the 70s unless we're never getting rain, and we are never getting rain. I mean, we've had an inch, 2 inches of rain in 2 months. Like, it's been silly. I think it's literally that close. It's like 2 months, 2 inches of rain. It's almost nothing. We're still in very much drought conditions. We haven't had any hurricanes. The last amount of precipitation we had was a low of the hurricane that came through. So we're very, very dry, very, very hard, needing water desperately. So but we're continuing to try to keep the new grass alive. And so we just keep putting the sprinkler out, and that's really prohibiting from doing any type of herbicides and things of that nature. When the grass is stressed out, or at least the majority of the grass, half the grass is stressed out, then we don't want to put herbicide on top of that. So it really, you know, even mowing, we don't want to mow stressed out grass. So it really, that's the number one thing we want to do, is keep it hydrated, and then try to mow, and then turn around and keep it hydrated again. Because when we are watering, we really never put down the water we think we are, the amount that we think we're doing. We're like, man, I ran that thing for an hour, but when you add up all the water that's been put down at one spot, it's not that much. We could run it for much longer to allow that to soak in of what is actually needed by the plant, but we really just need rain. And so anyways, wanted to update you guys on what I saw coming home. We are very dry. We're in need of water, but we're watering, and don't want to put a lawn striper on and stripe this thing until we get it hydrated, until we get it all looking like my best areas here. So that's kind of what I'm dealing with. So from Central NC, we'll end it there with the sound of the sprinkler dancing on the leaves and dancing in the wind. God bless you guys. Hope you've enjoyed this one. Appreciate it. Thank you for watching. It's good to be back, and we'll see you later on this week. God bless.